Okay guys, so I work in a care home. When I came, it took me like almost 2 months to get the job because it has a lot of process. When you are working as a permanent staff, not under an agency, it usually takes a long time to get all the proper documentation because they will need referencing, you need to do a lot of checks because they're giving you a permanent job. Yeah, so my own is a permanent job. I've never worked with an agency before. So when I went and then when they interviewed me, they were not even looking for someone that had experience because you learn on the job. So I didn't even have experience, and they're like, they are fine, they will take me like that. And that was how your girl got rolled into the care home. So what do we basically do? Now the care home is a setting, is a house, it's like a hotel. Like, let me just say, it's like a hotel, whereby in my own care home we have 60 rooms. Now each room, we have 30 rooms upstairs and we have 30 rooms downstairs. So now the upstairs, they are like the dementia people that have mental health. So if the ground floor is just people that don't really have a lot of mental health issues, they are just old and they are suffering one sickness or the other, or they are just old, they need assistance to be taken care of, they can't live alone, and so they are brought to the home. But if you're upstairs, that means you have mental health issues and you are rough and you lose memory, you don't know things, so you need a lot of experience. So when you come into the job like that, they don't just take you upstairs, you start with downstairs until you have a lot of trainings and you're able to walk upstairs before you are taken upstairs. Now then again, each room has a toilet and a TV setting and your bed, just like your home. You have your pictures, your family pictures, your children, things that will remind you, and if you need anything written to remind you of anything, they put it there to have memory. So it's just like your house. That's how it is. It's just like you have this massive lounge whereby all of them come to sit if you want to sit with the residents and maybe eat. Then we have the dining area whereby they all go to sit and eat. Then we also have the massive kitchen downstairs and we have the massive laundry upstairs. Now the laundry is where we do all their washing and the kitchen is where you cook all the food. And then now I'm saying all this so that you have a picture of how the home is in your head, so that when I start talking about our duties, you get to understand. Now our duties, what do we do? I've worked on day shift before and also worked on night shift. And on day shift, when I came, people were like, you're a student, you have to just work on night shift. Now, a day shift is more tedious, it's more tedious because they're awake. So you have a lot to do to them. But the major thing we're doing, the most important and the measure of our role is what? Just taking care of their daily activities. So what is a normal person's daily activities? You know what a normal person does daily activities? That's what you do. So you assist them with dressing, the personal care, like cutting their nails, painting their nails, shaving their beards, making them all cleaned up, bathing them, and all that is done during the day because they're awake. They cannot be sleeping and you go and be cutting their nails. So you have a lot of activities, and then a lot of eating is done during the day. So you have a lot of taking them to the dining. They eat, and they eat like sometimes 6 times. So all that is done during the day. Sorry guys, I'm a bit distracted, looking side don't mind me. So all that is done during the day. Then if some of them need more assistance, like there are some people that can be very delicate, so assisting them, people that are dehydrated, so those ones are on special care. So you need to be, their hydration needs to be higher, so you need to be constantly checking their care plans to make sure that you are following all the rules. Now we have these pods whereby you do checks. Some people that need to be checked every 15 minutes. Some people need to be checked every 1 hour. Some people need to be checked every 30 minutes. So different people have their own checks time. So once it's time for checks, every time you go into the room, you check if the person is still alive, if the person is breathing, if the person is not, because you cannot on your shift someone dies. Some people are on end of life, so you need to be checking them and make sure that transiting into their end of life perfectly and okay. If they need hydration, you constantly need to give them hydration, because when people are approaching end of life, they get so dehydrated, so you need to keep hydrating them and all that. Now during the day, you don't clean the floors, you don't do a lot of cleaning, because you have a lot of activities to do with them, so you don't do a lot of cleaning now. But you have a lot of moving. By the time you are tired, done with 12 hours day shift, your whole body is aching because of moving. You are moving, carrying them to the lounge, taking them back to the room, bathing them, feeding them. Like, you do a lot of feeding. Before you are done, by 6 you can't feel your legs. By 8 you are tired. I'm serious, you are tired. Now that's for day shift. Then for night shift, I'm just telling you guys my own experience. For night shift, I've done night shift. So when you come on night shift, some of them, not all of them, because some of them sleep a lot late, while some of them sleep early. So for those that sleep early, they must have been put into bed, and most of them that use catheter, night bags have been attached to them. And then some of them that use pad has been attached to them. Some don't even need assistance with personal care. They are self-dependent, so they can take you. Talk about a night shift upstairs. When you're working night shift upstairs, you have, like, when you come in, most of the residents are already sleeping. Yeah, most of them are already sleeping. So most important thing you do, you just pack all the plates that you've eaten during the day, because night shift and day shift staff have already gone. So you pack all the plates, you take them, and then all the dirty clothes have been brought into the laundry, and all the dirty plates upstairs and downstairs have been taken into the kitchen, and the dirty clothes downstairs and upstairs have been taken into the laundry. Now the people working downstairs will wash all the plates, and the people working upstairs will wash all the dirty clothes. When I say dirty clothes, I mean a lot of dirty clothes. But you use a washing machine. Downstairs you also use a dishwasher in washing, but it's a lot. Guys, it's a lot. It's a lot of washing, heap and heap and heap. Imagine washing clothes for 60 people, and not just one. And with towels, like each person will use like 2 towels. Maybe you have 60 towels or almost 80 towels to wash, both small funnels and then the big ones. Now after that, you have plates, cups, and a lot to wash downstairs. Now that's not just it. Downstairs is only one person that is attending to 30 people, and upstairs is 2 people that are attending to 6 people because of the mental health issues. Now that downstairs, you have to put your ears while you're doing all the work. If your buzzer should go on, like if anybody should click on his buzzer, you have to run and go and attend to the person while you're still working on the floor. So when you come in, after packing and doing all that, you will sweep, you will mop, you will clean, like you will clean wheelchairs, you will wipe, clean you will clean wheelchairs, you know, because while they are sleeping, you cannot just sit down and be sleeping. They are not being paid to be sleeping. That's the truth. They are not being paid to be sleeping. So you have a lot to be doing, guys. this care no be more, I swear. I'm telling you guys the truth though. That's my experience. This care no be more. Like, you go walk tire for that night shift. It's just still as not as tedious, because the good thing about the night shift is that if you've done all your works by 2 o'clock, you should be done with your work. And if you're done with your work, you can sleep till 5, because that's when the work starts. 5 o'clock, you get everybody up. When I mean everybody up, you get everybody up and dress them before 8 o'clock. So you, from 5 o'clock, you can't sit, you can't rest, you can't pee. You are working. You are working till 8 o'clock. Till 8 o'clock, when the next shift will start, then they will take over from you. And sometimes people can, if you don't have a good night, like there can be some bad nights whereby people will just burst throughout. They will keep buzzing, like say they send them. They will just they buzz. That's how you keep going from one room to the other, checking. Can I help you? If you have some messed up nights whereby I don't want to say the nasty one. Some people just keep pooing all through the night, and so you go, they clean people throughout the night because they've been eating throughout the day. So all they do, they just, it's crazy. But then some nights can be so peaceful that you just rest and sleep and do assignments, and because you can bring your assignments, your laptop, and be working on it while they are sleeping. So I would advise, if you want to work here, just do night shift, so that when you come back you can rest. You can go to school during the day and work at night, so not that you just go and use your whole day and do day shift then night shift. I don't think, just night shift is better. It's better because the work is lesser. That's the truth though. That's the truth. You can never compare day shift and night shift. They are not the same. Anybody that has done care will tell you the truth. Night shift and day shift are not the same. That's from me, from my own experience. And most people that I've worked with, that have worked day and night, some people work their day, they never do care again. See, it's so bad that people get this job and on their first day they run away. There was a time in my care home, like I think about almost 10 people were employed, and in the space of just 1 week, all of them ran away. There was a girl said she started the shift, I think before 1 o'clock, she ran away. We were looking for her, we didn't see her, cause she see work, she run. But you know, no be Niger person, cause Niger people can face anything. So guys, I just wanted to share my own experience of working in care home. Like, I won't say anything. I won't say anything, but it's a good place to work. It teaches you a lot. You get to face your end of life, like face to face. I never get to experience what it means to be old, what it means to live, because old age comes with a lot of things. You're faced with, like, your life is coming to an end. You need so much dependence on people to live. You need to be nice to people. You ask yourself, when you're old, how will you want to be treated? So when you're treating these people, you need to treat them very nice, because when you're old, you don't want someone to be nasty to you. So you need to be nice to them. If you're doing this job genuinely from your heart, you need to love them, because that is the truth. If you don't have love, you can't do this job. That is the truth. Money cannot, there's no amount of money. Even these 2 years they're giving, I don't feel is enough payment to people doing this job, because it's not enough. People that are doing this job have to have love from their heart. Please give out love to these people. See them as your parents, as your grandparents, you know, because when you're old, all I see is, when I'm old, I need to be treated nicely. So if you don't have love, you can't give it out. That's the truth. So try to be nice to them. And guys, this is just like a lounge in one of our lecture hall. I just decided to complete the video in here because the car was a lot noisy out there. Now, see you guys. Thank you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please share and tell your friends about this channel. And see you guys in my next video. And then if you have any question you want to ask me, please guys, ask me, and then I'll be ready to respond. See you guys in my next video. Bye.